Okay.
I got it.
Okay, just making sure people are on. We had a horrible news development in our family this morning.
No, what?
Our dog was scheduled for a grooming. And the guy got there and said, I can't do this dog in this amount of time. So we had to cancel it.
Oh, wow.
It-
So terrible.
It is
Why
pretty
don't you
bad.
bring your dog to my house and I'll take them in the outdoor shower. That's what we do.
Well,
What kind
my
of dog do you have?
like a Chihuahua street dog.
Yeah.
It has Grinch feet. Like the fur coming off its feet are from the Grinch. It needs to be,
That's so cute.
yeah.
So we let the labs jump in on Friday. It was like a warmer day.
Yeah.
Thursday or Friday. Thursday was the warmer day. I can't remember. Whatever day was the warmer day. We let them jump in the pool, swim around, and then I gave them each a nap.
Well, how do you let them dry off? Because
They
our,
sit in the backyard.
okay.
Yeah, they lay in the sun. They're
My
fine.
dog will like run in the bed and like drill its nose in the bed and do circles
so
in
then
it.
you're like, nope.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
He
no,
needs
the
to be
Frenchie
blow dried.
gets-
Yes.
The Frenchie gets towel dried. The labs just they lay out in the sun.
On a side note, Loretta and I have a very frequent Instagram message situation going on about our future mountain biking career together that also involves you.
Okay. Is it
She's
Hovey
like-
Health?
No, it's just
different?
Loretta. I follow, of course, I'm a follower and a fan of Hovey Health.
Yes.
But anytime I post anything about my own mountain biking, she's like, we got a bike, and we got to get my dad, and my dad doesn't have a bike. So
Yeah, we went on a ride with Blake and her dad, his dad, who's really into biking, and it's so fun.
It's so
Family
fun.
rides are fun.
Well, you
You
should
know?
come with our group. We go on Saturday mornings, obviously. When
You know, I'm not really serious at it, so you hold everyone back.
No, you don't.
you know.
Because we have a very mellow group, and we actually
Yeah.
have a mix of people who are on some people are e-bikes, some people are regular bikes.
Oh, okay.
It's very much a fun social ride.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit about waiting. It's very mellow.
Wow. Kate's here.
I haven't seen you.
Hi.
Thank you for doing what you do.
What's that? Ah.
I just got a message from my in-laws, and they're like, "Tell Jesse thank you."
Oh, did they get the live stream link for this? I just put it up. Yes.
Like it really is such a gift to my parents. Like my
Yes.
parents tune in. It like they watch every single game. They love Justin. They think he's like the funniest, which he is funny.
And
But they're just like
wanted
obsessed
to,
with
I
him.
just don't know how to you're
Interact.
Like, tell us if you're there. I don't know how to do that.
It's great.
You don't know how to. Oh, what are you watching on?
I just copy your link and I put it in my browser.
Oh, you can probably chat then on your phone. Yeah.
Okay,
We'll work on that.
Okay, thank you. I just sent it to them.
All right, folks, we're getting set up. Who's here?
I brought muffins for the girls.
Here's our girls getting warmed up. We're here at St. Mary's High School. I'm just dealing with the bad news. We were going to get my dog groomed today, and the groomer showed up and said the dog is a double long-haired Chihuahua mix, and he didn't have the infrastructure ready to groom her.
Anyway, so I was like, I'm gonna.
So we're going to have to figure something else out. It's a real disappointment. I was really looking forward to coming home and having her hair cut, little pink bow. It's not going to happen. So we're playing Sacramento. We're here at St. Mary's High School in Stockton. It's a private Catholic high school. I've been here twice before.
At least.
I think, well, I just remember Loretta's team, when she was a senior, had NCS semifinals here, and we almost won. And the team we beat, we just lost to, beat or won the finals. So it was that close to winning NCS, but it was here at this high school.
Say hi to
That
my
was
dad,
fun.
Warren. He's on.
And Warren's on. Hello.
He's from dialing in from Santa Rosa.
Warren in Santa Rosa. What's he doing in Santa Rosa?
That's where he lives.
Oh. Thought he was on an errand or something at the Santa Rosa Mall. Do they still have a mall in Santa Rosa?
They still have like a mall, and it does feel like a throwback to the 80s.
It
When you
is.
Go in there, it's like
It's an indoor mall.
It's an indoor mall, and
Yes.
it has stores, and people go to it.
Whoa.
No.
Yeah, it reminds me of Northgate, which has always tried to figure out what it wants to be, indoor, outdoor,
Right
and
now,
it's
just
it's
an
nothing,
empty
right?
Sadness, yeah.
But aren't they bringing a Erewhon or something, or a Woodland
Well,
Market?
No, Good Earth is going in.
Good Earth.
We are
Huh.
so delighted.
Good Earth, like where the Emporium or Sears used to be?
No, it's in the old Rite Aid,
Rite Aid.
which is an outside.
Oh, on the outside by the Home Good thing over there.
Yeah.
Rite Aid used to sell the Thrifty ice cream. Do you remember that in the circular buckets where they plunge it down?
Yeah, and you'd have the different shaped ice cream cone, and they had really their mint chip was really good.
You could get a triple when I was growing up for 25 cents.
Yep.
5 cent, 15.25, triple ice cream. Do the math on the quality. Kelly Kurtzig's grandma showed up. Yeah, it's a big commitment to drive out here to Stockton, I gotta say. It's just
I'm so impressed that you came out here. Huh? I'm so impressed.
so we're playing Sacramento. We're in a lower bracket. The 18Us in this tournament are in 2 pools. The first pool is in Camp Olindo, where
Nice to see you.
it's a lot closer to us, and I think we're in a bottom bracket because I think we had 2 losses the last time we were in this tournament, so it put us just out here to Stockton, which is where UOP is. I'm not criticizing Stockton, it's just a longer drive. Everyone had a good night's sleep. We left around 8. I had to get gas for the car. We drove here with Kathy and Malia. Malia's sister Emma goes to Colorado, and Malia's older sister Hannah goes to LMU. And everyone's getting ready for the MCAL finals next week, or MCAL swimming. And then after that, on Saturday night, it is the Archie Williams prom.
And then we have games the next day, which is going to be.
Wait, we have a game after the prom?
We have games next Sunday after the prom.
Oh, I did not
God
know
willing,
that.
it won't be out here because if so, all the Archie kids will have pulled an all-nighter.
So you do not want to tune in for next Sunday's games. All our girls will be coming off the prom.
We're just hoping against all hope that.
Wait, how many girls? We have Holly, Julia, and
Sylvie.
Malia, Sylvie. 4 of our girls will be
Yep.
post-prom.
Yep.
Wow. Well, that will be quite a disadvantage for us. We're missing a few girls. Hannah Banana, Sophia are out on concussion protocol, and who else are we missing? We're missing Hannah Banana, Sophia, and who else? Is that it?
I don't know if Sabine's here. I haven't seen her.
Sabine
parents.
is here.
She's here. Okay.
Yes.
So her parents must
The ref asked her if her name was Sabine, and she said no, Sabine. And I went over to Sabine and said, have I been mispronouncing your name? And she said, no, it's Sabine.
I don't think there's ever a universe in which Sabine is the pronunciation.
Yeah, that was a
of that.
misfire on that ref. He
That's a
might be
misfire.
from another country.
Sabine is not ever one of the derivatives of Sabine.
No. We don't have any of the 16U girls. They're playing at Campo. They just had an epic win. I heard they beat Lamo, so they're going to be in the semifinals next weekend, from what I understand.
Oh,
So
our
the 16-year-old
16s.
girls are doing an incredible job in the tournaments, and we're getting ready to play here. We're going to be in the white caps, which means we're a lower seed than Sacramento. I see Holly and Kelly Kurtzig are over there. Then I see Sylvie. No, that's Kelly right here, near screen. I see Josephine, Kelly, and Julia. And then Holly is flanked by, I can't tell right now. I'll figure it out.
I'm just going to go a little more center court. Go a little more center court.
Here we go. Here's the sprint, folks. We're getting started. Hello. Well, because it's freezing out. And Holly wins the sprint, passes it back. We are starting on offense. Toss over to Kelly. Kelly passes it down. We have open water here. Julia should get a goal, or a 5-meter, and she gets a goal off the top, but we get a nice rebound by Sabine and a goal. Good job by Julia to get the open water in front of the defense. Sabine crashes in, not expecting her to get the goal, gets the rebound, and Sabine finishes it off. The lefty goal. We go up 1-0 against Sacramento here at St. Mary's High School in Stockton, California, home of UOP, where our coach, Sophie, went to college and played water polo. So Sophie is probably feeling great being around here. Here we're on defense. Sacramento's passing it around. They pass it down. This girl's a lefty, so they have a lefty in this position in the 6. They're looking around to who to pass to. Hands up everywhere. This girl passes it to the lefty, who does a shot, and Bear blocks it down. Bear is a future Cal commit. And if you want to watch some exciting water polo, folks, watch Cal versus USC tonight, 6 o'clock on ESPN, plus NCAA Women's Championship game. Huge win by Cal yesterday against Stanford. There's a pass way over to Week, and it's an overpass and a turnover. Holly's going to let it go. Holly's fighting, slapping at her. Now Holly's playing catch up as they come down with an advantage. Sylvie's going to have to go and find someone. Here's Sacramento passing it around. We're now even. Sophie's yelling hard at everyone here. And there's an offsides. Offsides, that goal doesn't count. We're back on fast break. And there's a counter foul coming back. Too much pushing. Didn't get the ball off, so we're now back on defense. Those are brutal when you drive all that way. There's Kelly Kurtzig's dad, the magician, in the Double H ski jacket, just walking by. And there's a pass over to Sylvie, and we get a nice scrape of the ball by Kelly Kurtzig. Kelly Kurtzig is wearing an Archie Williams white cap, care of me. She forgot hers. I was able to find one in the car. She put that on, brand new Archie cap. That's going to bring her luck. Here is pass over to Holly, and Holly will do a little lob in. And nope, that didn't count. Holly just did a little lob Hershey kiss. It didn't have enough energy on it, so it didn't go fully in, and it's still 1-0 with 4:30 left in the first period. Don't worry, I'm going to try to move probably in the second period. Here's Holly on defense, pressing her, pressing down. Holly reaches around, draws the ordinary foul. They have one girl in set. They're doing a double post. We get an offensive foul, counter foul. Looks like there's going to ask for the ball. I wonder if there's a little too much action going on in set. See what the ref wants to do. The ref is saying it is a counter foul in set. And I don't know, we're setting up down here. Maybe it's a kick out. I don't know why he's having everyone swim down here. It's kind of, I'm not used to seeing this. It's interesting. I'm not sure what happened to cause him to bring the ball into play all the way down here. He's going to give it to Bear. This is what you do when you call a timeout, so I wonder what happened down there to make him send everyone back there. I'll find out for you at half. Julia passing it over to Sylvie. Sylvie clears it over to Sabine. Sabine does an entry pass, dangerous, and we get a 5-meter. That was a 5-meter. Holly got the entry pass, scuttled around, digs it up, draws the foul as she turned and brought the girl with her, and now she can finish off her own 5-meter. No one else is with Holly. I don't know why they're not winging her on both sides in case there's a rebound. There's only one girl with her. Here's Holly. Oh, Holly air ball. Holly didn't even get the shot off right there. That will be an embarrassing moment for her on the ride home. She ate a good breakfast. I don't know why that happened. Here's Holly coming back down. The girl does a shot. It's way high. Bear stays away from it. It's a turnover. Now we're back. Bear is going to throw it off to the left. Kelly Kurtzig. Make sure the ball's coming. Beautiful pass by Bear. Kelly should clean it up here. Kelly will just take it down. No problem. Top right. Beautiful shot. Oh, I'm sorry. That was not Kelly Kurtzig. That was Josephine from Terra Linda, future UCLA Bruin. Sorry, I'm having a hard time reading the numbers. So we have a goal by Sabine and a goal by Josephine. Tam and Terra Linda High School scores 2-0. We picked up Kathy and Malia, met them by Jamba Juice. Kathy did not park her car perfectly. She was over across the line. And she said, well, it didn't matter because there was no one in the parking lot. I said, well, yeah, bro, but people are going to be coming in here later. She didn't want to change it, though. So if you're at Jamba Juice and you notice a car misparked, that is not on me. Here's a timeout. Looks like a long timeout for the coach, trying to figure out, I don't know, I hope someone's okay. I'm not quite sure what's going on. There's already been a couple weird things, but in any event, if you have ESPN Plus, I recommend you watch the game tonight. It's going to be lit. Cal beat Stanford in an epic win. At one point, they had a 5-goal lead yesterday. It was just remarkable. Totally inspiring win. And you knew with that 5-goal lead in the third period, you knew Stanford wasn't going to give up. Sure enough, they kept clawing back. And Cal just did everything it needed to do to take time away and keep maintaining that lead, and had a huge upset. Yesterday was nothing but upsets. Cal number 4 versus Stanford number 1. Cal wins. And then an even more exciting game, frankly, in terms of the score. It was just back and forth, UCLA, USC. USC scrapes it out. I think it was 11-10. So tonight at, don't quote me on it, check it. I think it's maybe 6 o'clock, or I don't remember the exact time, but it'll be on ESPN Plus. USC is playing Cal, and either team can win those games. USC and all those girls on this team are going to be on a plane going to play for the United States and Netherlands the next day. These are all like the most elite water polo athletes. And if Cal could pull it off, that would just be a miracle season. So much fun. USC is just technically the favorite, but it's number 4 versus number 3. So check it out. They're playing at UC San Diego. And of course, we have SHAQ alumni on the teams. Gabby's on Cal. Ella Woodhead. Oh, she was on Stanford. Do we have anyone on USC? I don't think so. USC tends to draw more from Southern California. Right, so now we're back here after that timeout, getting set up. We're on defense. Sophie is yelling, saying, "What are we doing right now?" Just a good phrase to say generally, like, what are we doing right now? Say that in every context. Girl spins around. Holly comes over to protect. Kelly Kurtzig puts a little too much weight on her, not up and down, so Kelly draws the kick out. So the timeout's already paying off for Sacramento as rain starts to form here. So we have a little rainy day. They're passing it over to Week, and there's a shot and field tipped out of bounds by Julia. Once again, Julia doing the silent defense. Here's passing down to Holly. Beautiful pass. Holly is one-on-one against the goalie, and Holly this time does a fake shot and squirts it off to the left. It's 3-0, and the parents are going nuts for us over there. Bear gets a beautiful pass. Holly finishes it up, and you hear Kathy. Kathy is going down to San Diego tomorrow on an 8:30 flight and then flying out to Colorado to move her daughter Emma out. It's already the end of the school year for some of the colleges, which is always weird because UC's on the quarter system end in June. Some of the other schools end in May, so it's a big difference. There's a shot, beautiful shot by their player, number 4, from outside. Tucks it into the right. I think we're all expecting a pass, and now it's raining, folks. It is fully raining here. I did not have this on the menu at all. What the heck is going on? Okay, I'm going to move, don't worry, in the second period to get you a better view. Here's a pass over to Josephine. Josephine has pressure on her. She's trying to do an entry pass. Let's see what she wants to do. She draws the ordinary foul, so she'll get a pass. She does an entry pass way over to the other post set, who pops it out nicely. Here's a little spin and a little scoot back in for another entry pass, and another turn. Oh, fire left. Beautiful play. Hugely athletic play. Just a little bit off left. Great job by Sabine, though. Doing a bunch of pirouettes. Sacramento passes it down. I'll move over a little here. And we get a stolen ball. Sabine steals it. Sabine, I don't know what she had for breakfast, but she's going off. The ref asked her if her name was Sabine at the check-in, which is weird. I confirm, though, it's Sabine, not Sabine. Holly passes it way over to Week. It's a little bit of an overpass. Kelly's coming in. Kelly. Kelly does a lob. Bank shot down, and we're going to get a night. Julia was going for, folks, Julia goes for the garbage goal. It's blocked. The goalie gets it. Julia does not give up. She gets a ball under. She gets a ball under when the goalie had it, which is a 5 meter, which is an unusual. It's an unusual water polo rule. If the goalie has it and you push the ball under, it's an automatic 5 meter. And let's see if Holly can actually shoot this one and not bobble it. Last time she had the embarrassing mishandle. And Sophie is now yelling at her to shoot the ball. And Holly gets that one in, no problem. So we have 4-0. We have everyone scoring. Every goal is by a different player. And it is now really raining and strong winds. So we're gonna have to figure out where we're going for the break. Four to 1, 1:30 left in the first period. They're passing to the top. This girl is going for a lob shot, but that's a little too easy for Bear to handle, honestly. I don't mean to criticize the shot. I'm just saying that was just a lob past the Bear. You're gonna have to tuck it in the top right corners to get by Bear. Here's a pass over to Sabine. Sabine goes all the way across. It's tipped to Julia. Julia clears it out. Julia draws the ordinary foul. She passes it all the way back. So this is Tam to Tam right now. Sabine does a bank shot. So it's Tam, Sabine to Julia. Julia to Sabine. Sabine hits the near post. There's now a minute left in the first period. And just a reminder, my dog was going to get groomed today, and the guy showed up and said he wasn't able to do it because she has too thick of a coat. Ooh, nice job by Bear. We were going to get her teeth brushed. We were going to get her nails clipped. I was going to get the hair taken off her front paws because she looks like the Grinch, and the guy just said he can't do it. Here's Sabine coming in, passing it over to Week. This is Josephine, who is just getting attacked. Josephine says, I'll take the attack, and I will just pop it in. Josephine's on for 2 goals. She tucks it in the left side. It is now 5-1 with 19 seconds left. Weather isn't cooperating, but our offense is. I don't know where you eat in Stockton. I don't think Stockton has a Whole Foods or a Good Earth. You're hearing Kathy root the team on. There's a pass down to the 1 position. There's an ordinary foul. She passes it to the top. They have a double post set. No one's really there. Kelly is, and that's the end of the period. Okay. I'm going to move us down, see if I can get a better view. There's a lot of people that walk around here. I'm going to set up down here if you guys don't mind.
Yeah,
get some,
Get in the middle.
get in the middle here. Oh, who's this doggy?
This is Romeo.
Romeo?
Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Oh, he's so cute. He, yeah, that makes sense. But that was a pretty good first period. Everyone's scoring. Everyone came to play. If you're not on, if you're going to want to be in the water, thank God you can hang out in the pool here, as you can see. I hope the pool's warm.
I got a layer.
Some parents are in shorts. I don't know what they're thinking. Juliet, I have a question. What do the Cal Bears do for hotels? Did they have a hotel room?
Yep, they had.
They get them for the whole weekend.
Yeah, and
Okay.
they get them for the whole weekend, and you know they were. They actually can't fly out till tomorrow morning, so they actually didn't even book their flights home because they didn't. So they just.
So no
booked
matter what.
They booked one-way tickets.
But I have a
because-
question. So they kept all their stuff in their rooms. They didn't check out or anything.
Nope.
So in their mind, we're staying the whole
Yeah,
time.
so they were gonna stay last night regardless of the result, and then if they didn't, they would have flown home today if they hadn't won.
So they all canceled all their flights?
I think they literally they booked the hotel for the entirety.
Yes.
But they don't even book the return flight.
Until they know. Wow.
So they're flying home tomorrow morning on like a 7:20 a.m. flight now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I don't know whether they had to extend the hotel. That's a
Those
great
are little
question.
details I
The little
want to know.
details,
So
yeah,
maybe I'll
find out.
from Kelly
I will.
and report out on the chat what you find out. Right, so I've moved us here, so hopefully you get a little better action from the middle of the pool. Well, that's funny. The other team is SHAQ, so they heard SHAQ on 3. I thought it was SHAQ on 3.
Let's go, Shaq.
But I've heard even the weatherman can get caught in the rain. That's true.
Here we go for the sprint, and we have Holly sprinting, and that is Sabine winging her. So I see Holly, Sabine, Sylvie, Kelly Kurtzig, Julia, and Josephine. And we punch it in.
Go, Holly.
Here's Holly sprinting in. MCAL's next week. Holly will be spending the 50 free and then have the prom afterwards. They pass it over to Sylvie. Sylvie, I think, is officially declared. She's going to University of Utah. At least that's what I heard at the senior night on the swim meet.
It's on the ridge in between Novato and kind of like near Mags's house. Between Novato and
Okay, there's an entry pass, and there's Holly, and Holly gets a shot off, but they tipped it, so good defense on that.
Go, Shaq. Go, Bear.
So back on defense. Their goalie passes it down, and we're making our way back down here. She's bringing it up. She shoots, and Bear just does the Superman collapse. And here's Holly. Pass right to Holly. Let's see if she got the space. The girl's going to be, and Holly comes up and gets the shot, and it goes right into the hands of their goalie. So we're unable to capitalize on that fast break. Kelly Kurtzig steals. Oh, I thought that was a steal, folks. She pulled a magic act, and her dad with their grandmas watching in the front stands here. Kelly's mom's really good at riddles, as we saw. There's a shot off the top post. Julia gathers it up. She's going to bring it down. Julia and Hannah and I are coming off a trip last weekend to Riverside. There's a beautiful pass to Josephine. Josephine does a pass all the way over. That is Holly. Is it going again? And Kelly will get the garbage goal.
Yeah, way to be there.
Josephine does the pass to Holly, who tries to get the lob shot. It didn't clear. Kelly Kurtzig comes in to clean it up for what we call the garbage goal. Just a cleanup, squirts it in, and it's 6-1 in the first period. 5:21 left. Here's the scoreboard if you can see it. There you go. There's the scoreboard. St. Mary's High School in Stockton, private Catholic school. I think is a powerhouse out here in a lot of sports. And nice pool facility. There's an entry pass. Their set player pops it out, and Julia once again steals it. She is just absolute defensive stand every time you do it. It's the little quiet things Julia does. She passes it in. Julia passes it down to Holly. Holly's looking for the... Oh, sorry, this is Holly. It's an overpass. Just squirted over her. Holly's trying to collect it afterwards. You got to be careful because you can get a kick out. Yep, see, I don't know why. Holly sometimes does that. She gets frustrated and puts too much weight on the girl's back, and she gets a kick out. So now we're down on a 6-on-5. Bear's going to get some action here. See what kind of offense package they pull up. They're doing a double post set here. Sacramento is. Kelly's on her. This girl in set's asking for the ball. We're back even now. Holly's coming back in, and there's just a field block by Sabine. Sabine's having an MVP level game today. Bear's looking for someone to pass to. She passes it over to Josephine. Josephine gives it to Sabine, who gives it to Holly. Holly does an entry pass, and that's just that's our second missed pass in a row to set. So lots of turnovers in this game. Sacramento's bringing it down. This girl in the middle, her hat's off. She's got dark hair, so you can tell whose team she's on. We get the recovery. Kelly pops the ball in the play. She draws the ordinary foul. Kelly just clears it to her high school teammate, Caroline. Caroline passes it all the way down beautifully to Holly. Here's Holly by herself. Let's see, she could have a week. She could have Sylvie at week. And that was, I don't know why that was a turnover. I thought it was a field block out of bounds, but I guess he said the goalie tipped it, so we're going to recover it. Here's Sylvie. Sylvie's bringing it in. Sylvie shoots high, rebound. Holly gets it. Holly's looking for someone. She's trying to draw the ordinary foul. She's not. She finally does. Holly passes it over to Sabine, and it's stolen. The girl steals it. Nice job by her. And now there's just a sprint, and we steal the ball back. Sylvie gathers it back up the other way. And there's an entry pass to Julia. Julia's mom is going off right now. She's smiling. And now they're going to have, and so we substitution alert. I believe we have Hazel and Malia coming in. Hazel's 12 and Malia's 14, right? Yes. All right, so substitution alert. Hey, Malia, whose mom calls her Stinky. Not sure where that nickname came from. You just heard it. And Stinky goes to Marin Catholic and will be going to the Archie prom next week and will be wearing a blue dress that she wore to a wedding. That's her sister Hannah's dress. And here is a kick out on Hazel. Got kicked out there. So it'll be 6-on-5. The score is 7-1. And that was an offsides, and now we are coming back. It was offsides on their set player. Bear passes it down to Holly. Malia's going. Malia's going to have a goal. You'll hear Malia's mom call it in the end. There's Malia's mom reaction. That was a great drive by Malia to come back in. It's her first day back. She has not been. She's going to play in the summer. She was called back up for this game. And here is a pass over. Here she's going to come in. Let's see what she does. Hazel's all over her in a backhand pass, and it goes in with the twist and the angle. That was a pretty shot. That was like a reverse tornado vector shot. That was a trick shot. I have not ever seen a backhand shot from that angle before. It went in. Substitution alert. We have Josephine coming back in. The score is 7-2. Even the scoreboard says 7-1. 1:34 left in the second period. Reminder, our next game will be at either 3 or 4. I'm not sure which, but we'll let you know. Here's Sylvie. Over to Holly. Holly passes it down to Josephine, who is now playing the 5-6 position. Josephine draws the ordinary foul. She pops it back in. She gives it to Malia, who takes a shot. Oh, and that girl is being held back.
Held her, you're out. That's right.
No, it's an ordinary foul. Kathy wants her to be kicked out, but the ref is not. There's a pop back in the play to Josephine. Josephine does a no-look shot. Josephine does a no-look laser shot to the back of the net. I did not know she had that in her arsenal. Josephine has a no-look shot from there. I didn't know that was in her arsenal. That was fun. That was fun. Josephine's moms are just tickled pink right now. 8-2, 1 minute left. Here's a pass over. Holly steals the ball. Holly gets it. Nice little pickpocket, and Holly's doing the drive. Let's see if she can go all the way. She's going. She's going. Holly, this girl's doing a good job of frustrating Holly. She does her job, and here's Malia, who now...
Oh, my God!
Here is Her mom again.
Nice try, Stinky!
Stinky is needing a goal really bad
Yeah,
here.
you got it!
Stinky is working hard. Here's a pass in. Here's a lefty. Ooh, and this might be a garbage goal. And Stinky gets it. Bear gets it. Gives it back to Kelly, who clears it out to Josephine. And now we have a huge advantage. We have a 3-on-4 advantage. Here it is to Julia. Julia's mom's right behind us. Here's Julia. Left-hand side of the net. Gets a score again. That's the second game in the row that Julia scored with like just a few seconds left. Here's a pass down. They're going to try to put it in. I don't think it's our ball.
We've walked out of the back like a million times.
Here's a pass, shot, block, and we're not going to shoot. And right, that was a fun half. It's 9-2. Kathy, any thoughts about Stinky's performance in that period?
as I
Remember, she's going to watch this
No,
later.
there's
So
it's orange in the water. She's
Yes.
a little rusty.
okay.
She's just rusty.
Yeah, this
She'll
is
get
her.
there.
It's her first game back. She's been swimming though, so she's in shape.
Yeah, she's a swim
Yeah.
shape.
Sometimes when you're that close to the goal, it like closes in on you.
Yeah,
So
no, she'll get there.
she'll get there, but she's had a lot of action already.
Yeah, I know. I'm happy she's even playing, frankly. It's just lovely to watch them compete.
We're going to see Stinky next Saturday at the pre-prom party, and they're all taking a bus in, so that'll be fun. Yes, Stinky's wearing the blue dress. Holly has a
Same kind
What
of.
does she say?
She's
She's-
Ceylon or Ceylon?
Ceylon? No.
Ceylon? What's the blue name?
Holly's wearing a blue dress. I think Hazel, my daughter,
Yeah, Ceylon. Ceylon or
Salon? I don't know. It's just a blue dress. They're going to have MCALs and then sprint over to get ready for the event. And the MCALs goes long because every single school is in it. And the qualifying is on Friday. And the top 8 in every event goes on to Saturday to compete. So there's 2 heats in every event. And you can only win if you're the fastest in the second event. Even if you're the fastest in the first heat, you can't win. You have to be the fastest in the second heat, which is a fun fact. But the meet takes a long time, especially on Friday, because you get to the 500s, which is 20 laps. So you can get like 4 heats of the 500 for girls and then 4 heats for the boys. So the meets are long. MCALs is fun. Then the next weekend is NCS, which I heard will be at IVC. Although I heard the IVC pool has some issues with it. I don't know if it's still broken. The heater again. So hopefully they can still host it. I don't know. Do you know where MCALs is next weekend? I don't know. We'll find that out for you though. I live streamed them both last year. I don't know if I'm going to do it this year. It's a lot to ask. It's like a 7-hour live stream. You just run out of things to talk about. No entry fee to today. Unlike the Riverside cash-only entrance fee, which is unauditable. I just gave money to a guy and God knows where it went. Hope they were honest. Here you just walk right in. So it must be the entrance fees must be paying for everything. So reminder, it's 9-2. We're entering in the third period. We'll be shooting on the other side here. Tell you who I see laying up here. I see Holly. I see Sylvie, Josephine, Malia, and Sabine, and I just can't see who's winging her. Kelly Kurtzig, it must be. And the Sacramento coach giving their players some last passes in before they go. That's kind of cool. That's a cool little exercise. And I like the color of the Sacramento team, that bright orange. It's a cool color. Not all the girls are wearing it, but some of them are. I think that's their official color. All right, let's see if they want to take the sprint. Holly is 2 for 2. And here we go. Welcome to the second half at St. Mary's High School in Stockton. Ball's in the middle. This is not Holly sprinting. That is Kelly, and that's a jump ball. That's a jump ball. When it's a tie like that, you both jump up for it. Kelly's going to go, and here is, and Sacramento wins the jump ball. And there's a pass in. She had an advantage. She can get it, and she didn't see it coming, and Sylvie steals it. Oops, sorry, you didn't see that. Sylvie, high IQ, apologies for missing that. The Sacramento teammate pushed it in a little bit. Her teammate wasn't looking at that moment. Sylvie was, and Sylvie gets the steal. Now we're coming back, and here is Kelly. Kelly's fighting. Kelly. And she just... Kelly pops it in her hand, locks and load, and fires it off on the right-hand side of the net, and we get double digits, 10-2. Scores right away on our first offensive possession. And Kelly's dad is smiling because he caught that goal from a cool angle. We're back now on defense. There's Sabine. Sabine guarding her well, making her do a pressure pass. Girl does an entry past the set player, and she was holding her back. You saw the ref do the motion of holding her back underneath, leaving nothing to doubt. Here's big long pass to Sabine, our lefty from Tam High School. Sabine's looking for someone. She passes it over, and that's a stolen ball. It's just a little overpass, and now we're going to have an advantage. Let's see if Holly can catch her. I don't think she can. The girl just has too much. This will be Bear. Holly's going to go for her. Holly's just fighting. This girl is just swimming around, and we just steal the ball back. A for effort with Holly and Sylvie to recover that ball. And this is what happens when you get a play like that. Now we're back. Here's Sabine down to Stinky. Stinky is looking for someone to pass to. Back to Sylvie. Sylvie back to Malia. Malia passes it in. It's a little flip. Did you see how high up Josephine was there? She was like out. I thought I saw her knees out of the water, and it just flicked. So I love it. And here's back again, and there's a second kick out on Holly. So Holly has 2 kickouts now. Yes. And there's another kick out against Josephine. So we have 4 on 6. We have a huge disadvantage. And Stinky almost steals the ball. The shot clock hasn't started. The shot clock has not started at all. The shot clock is and Kathy really did not like the shot clock not going. It's okay. And there's a shot. And we it's okay. That was a 6 on 4. Bear gets a block. I don't know why the Sacramento didn't call a timeout there. Maybe I would have, just to let our team get advantage of it. I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying that would have been a good thing. Here's an entry pass that's blocked. Sabine gets it, passes it back to Kelly. Kelly does a pass into Julia. Oh, gets a block. Julia gets a beautiful shot, beautiful block by their goalie. Since she blocked it and went out of bounds, it's a fresh 30 shot clock. And Julie will pop it into play, pass it over to Kelly, pass it up on top to Josephine, who shoots, and it goes bar down, and they give it to her. Josephine is going off today. What did she have for breakfast?
Just 2 sausage patties.
Josephine had sausage patties, a protein smoothie, and turkey sausage patties. Did you make them for her, or did she make them? Mom's made the sausage patties. That's a double effort by Josephine's mom. Sausage patty and smoothies. So folks, mark that down for your morning breakfast if you want your daughter to go off, because Josephine has a hat trick now. Almost 4 goals if she had gotten that one athletic play, but it just went off her fingertips. So it's 11-2 in the 3rd period. Bear blocks it. Bear has, I don't know how many blocks now. Bear's looking for someone to release to. She just decides to clear it to Julia. Julia draws the ordinary foul. She passes it over to Sabine. Sabine does an entry pass to Josephine again. Ooh, and that one's blocked. She needed one more sausage patty for that one and didn't get it this morning, I guess. Now they are on defense. Here is Stinky. Now Josephine doing pressure, pushing her shoulder down, making her fight for it. Again, the shoulder down. Nice recovery. There's a little frustration on Sacramento. She's expecting an ordinary foul and didn't get it. We have 5 girls in set. We're letting their periphery go. And there's an entry pass, and that is a fight. Bear holds it up and keeps it out of water to not make sure she doesn't get the ball under. You saw what happened earlier when the goalie gets a ball under. Here's Stinky driving down, passes it over to Sabine. Back to Malia. Malia gives it to Sylvie, who gives it to the back of the net. Give the assist to Stinky.
Good teamwork.
Sylvie screaming for the ball. Stinky gives it to her.
I think Malia's just accepted.
Now we're clearing it out. So we have everyone's on the board. Sylvie, I think, has 2 goals. Josephine has 2. Everyone's eaten. I don't know what Sylvie had for breakfast. I'll find that out for you for the next game. We are at St. Mary's High School in Stockton, California. It's an hour and 52-minute drive from my house. There's a fire shot. That was powerful. We have a kick out on on 8. That's Kelly Kurtzig. So Kelly has 2 kickouts now. So we have 2 players with 2 kickouts. We don't have a deep bench, folks. Do we have someone being tended to over there, by the way?
Yes.
Oh, no. I hope she's okay. So we have someone getting taped up over there by the host of the game. Hope she's okay. There's a big block, and we get a turnover. Sylvie does a good job. So we have 1 person, and now Sophie is going with Hazel, and we have a random coach coaching us right now. I don't know who that is. That's really nice of them. I hope she can be fully ethical and coach our girls in a way that's on. Oh, here's Stinky fighting. Stinky. Wait, something's going on. I think the ref is saying, excuse me, you have the other team's coach coaching you. That's weird. Oh, Malia draws a kick out. Oh, it's a double kick out. That's a double kick out, folks.
I don't know.
That's a Stinky's mom is praising her for a double kick out. Usually that doesn't warrant praise, but here it does.
Well, at least it's even.
It's even. That's a message. Fun fact, folks, when you do a double kick out, you do not reset the shot clock. That's just a fun fact. So let's see if the folks are aware of this rule. And now we are, folks, coachless. There is no one coaching our team. So do we have a parent volunteer that wants to go coach our team? A parent volunteer, would you like to go over?
You should do it.
You played in college, bro. I'm trying to get Julia's mom to go coach.
School, little D3 school. Yeah.
It would be devastated if I go coach.
Katie literally played at Stanford Division I, and she's refusing to coach our girls.
Get over there, Katie.
She is leaving our girls abandoned. How do you feel? I'm just going to put pressure on. Do we on the live stream think Katie should go coach our team? No, never mind. We have a coach. We have 5-on-5, and we have a turnover with a head bonk. So now 5-on-5. And now we can come back in, so both players can come back in. So someone needs to go. The coach is finally telling them that we can go back in. So we have Holly coming back in. We have an ordinary foul. What team is that that's coaching us, by the way? It's not Sacramento. And that's a shot clock violation with 54 seconds left. This has been one of the weirder games I've live streamed. Here's Sophie coming back. So we are now back on full power of coaches. Here is Kelly fighting for position, and she does a turn and she squirts it in. And Kelly's dad, Andy, got that on video right down at the bottom, and he just took a picture of it and he's texting it to Sarah. Okay, we are good. Kelly's dad doing his job. And Sarah should be getting that video shortly on text, and everyone is happy. It is now 13-2, and we have our coach back with us.
We have just the piece of gauze.
Oh, what happened? Hazel got hit on the nose?
No, she got an
Elbow?
Her tooth went through her lip.
Okay, that is not fun. Hazel got elbowed and her tooth went in her lip. Here's a pass to Holly. Nice job. Holly's looking to see what she wants to do. And Holly just does a squirticle down on the bottom right. So did they have a dentist over there? Emergency dentistry? What did she do? Gauze in her mouth?
It isn't loose, it's a puncture.
So she put gauze in her mouth.
We need to just pack the wound and the piece is too big.
Okay.
It's not heavy.
Okay.
Medical kit should have it.
Okay. Well,
One of the twins put a bungee cord in her mouth.
there is a bonk on the head again, and so it's a turnover. I'm having a hard time keeping up on what's going on here. We have a lip bloodied by a tooth. We have a coachless team. We have a double kick out. I'm not on my A game here. I think it's just too cold and windy and rainy. But let's talk about Stinky's first day back. She's got a
She's playing aggressive.
She's hit the post 3 times. She's got an assist and a double kick out.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good time back.
She's going for like a trifecta.
Yes.
I just love seeing her in there, you know.
I don't like injuries.
I'm glad she's here so you guys got some relief.
Well, we definitely needed her.
Yeah.
You know, we don't I don't even know what the rule is if you just keep playing 5 players.
That's what we'd have to do.
You just play it, right?
Yeah.
That happens in some games if you get like a brutality or something, I
Right,
think. I
yeah.
think you have to
Someone's
play
ejected,
for
yeah.
3 minutes without it.
Without an extra.
You don't really see that much in girls. I thought it was called a brutality. Am I getting that right?
Is that like also?
A brutality is for like a brutality. Like a,
Yeah, and you're out for like 3 minutes.
so
One down.
depending on the level of
The level, so there's,
you can be out for the rest of the game, or your team plays man down the rest of the game if they get like a level 3.
oh, there's levels of brutality.
Like
Okay.
pick and plow 1, pick and plow 2, you know.
I'm just learning a lot. Well, there has been no brutalities. It's been a double kick out. And I just remember I learned for double kick outs, you do not reset the shot clock. That's a real fun fact. So for those of you watching, if you're ever running a clock at a water polo game and there's a double kick out, do not reset the shot clock.
Let's go, Hazel!
We've got some camping gear here with some of the parents.
Got this, Hazel!
And we have, folks, newsflash, we have Hazel is sprinting and she should not be, no, Stinky is sprinting. Let's see.
Let's go, Stinky! Let's go, Stinky!
Stinky, what did Stinky have for breakfast?
She had a bagel with bagel.
Stinky had a bagel, so a butter bagel. So let's see if that fuels her to the win.
Kick, kick, kick!
A butter bagel? That's what you fed her?
No. Like,
Why didn't you give her some protein? You went to Noah, so you got to Noah's earlier when you did the Miss Park at the parking spot? Okay.
Go, Stinky!
If you're by Jamba Juice and you see a car miss park, do not blame me. Here's a pass down. Stinky gets the ball. Kathy is tickled pink right now with that win by Stinky. Here's a pass over to Hazel.
Open!
Hazel.
Water between her!
Hazel passes it over to Sabine, passes it into Sylvie, and it's a stolen ball. And Sabine is lurking around the miss pass. That's dangerous because we'll be down.
Get around her!
Here's the pass now. Aaliyah's on her. Sylvie's coming down to put on pressure. Passing it over to top. This girl's going to shoot. That's shot a little high. Bear stays far away from it because she had tipped it. It would have been a maintained possession, but I just don't think it was even close enough for Bear to even get it. So Bear's looking for someone to release it to.
Keep going!
There's a pass over to Malia. Malia does a hook shot to Sylvie. Sylvie passes it back to Sabine, our lefty. Sabine shoots it. Beautiful shot. And that was I don't even know what kind of goal that was. That was like a Sunday morning pancake flip of a shot. She was flipping like blueberry pancakes, so that's her 4th goal.
Josephine, you're on fire!
That was Josephine, right? Yeah. So Josephine's having a fun game. .540 left in the fourth period, 15-2. This girl's a lefty. She does an insert pass. Julia gets another steal. That's all Julia does. Very graceful little up and catch the ball and bring it back down. Bear's looking for someone to pass it to. She clears it off to Sabine. Sabine's looking for someone. Sabine gives it to Josephine again. Josephine turns, and it's a stolen ball. She couldn't flip that pancake that time. She's lurking around, though. She's lurking, and that's an ordinary foul, so she pops it into play. Josephine's going to go back out, and that's a goal. That is a goal. Folks, that was a beautiful 1 in a million. You could only place it there. Even the ref is looking at that one impressed. That was a highlight reel shot. That was a sniper shot from far away. There's an ordinary foul from Julia. Does a no-look pass over to Sabine. Sabine gives it to Sylvie. Sylvie passes it to Josephine, and it's a stolen ball. And that's nice try by Julia to come and steal it again, but they just called the mispossession. Here's Josephine fighting for it. This girl's trying to get Josephine to go over her. She doesn't. Hazel's there to trap her. Hazel does a good job picking her up, and there's a shot. So this number 4 on their team is a strong player shooting from outside. They're giving her the green light to shoot from outside. It's kind of like in baseball with a 3-0 count, giving her the green light to swing. Bear is just looking for someone to pass to. Pass again to Sabine. Sabine gives the entry pass to Julia. Julia pops it back out to save the day to Josephine. Over to Sabine. Sabine's got to shoot. She does a skip shot. Nice block by their goalie. You can see the wind in the water. Big storm clouds in the distance. Passing it down to this number 4. Hazel's on top of her. Number 4 is going to shoot. I just know it. She's going to shoot. Well, never mind. I was wrong. This girl's good. They're just shooting from the outside. There's a shot up high. Bear leaves it alone. Kelly Kurtzig passes Bear the ball from outside. We're now on a fast break. Julia is open off on the left. Far part of your screen. There she finds Julia. And here's Josephine again in the middle. She passes it over to Sabine. Sabine to Sylvie. Sylvie to... And it's a stolen ball. Josephine got bonked on the head. 2:40 left in the fourth period. Josephine is doing a good job fighting this girl, who's probably, I think, one of their strongest players. Their number 4 is. She doesn't have the shot. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Julia's all over her. She draws the ordinary foul. She can shoot from here. She decides to pass it over. 2 seconds left, and that probably didn't go off, but it doesn't matter because Bear blocked it. Not a lot of urgency on either team in the water right now. The score is 15-3, unsurprisingly. Bear passes it to Julia. Sylvie on top. Back to Julia. Over to Josephine. And Josephine takes a nice shot, and we're collapsing. Ooh, that girl got on her back. Good job by Julia to sprint in to get that. And the teammate on their side had to block Julia, and she draws an offensive foul. There's a pass in the middle and a little squirt. Nice try by Sabine to get into the middle, get the open position, pass the ball into her. She takes the shot. Good block by the goalie. 15-3, 1:30 left. Josephine's staying on this girl. Oh, Josephine. Oh, that was a little too much. Josephine better watch out because she'll get kicked out. She didn't hear the whistle. This girl is going to shoot. And it's a tip by Malia. Bear's mom cooked a bunch of blueberry muffins for the team and is storing them in her Yeti bowls, her Yeti camping bowls. She baked them herself yesterday. Julia draws the ordinary foul. Does a no-look pass to Sabine, her teammate at Tam, and Sabine dumps it off to the right, and 40 seconds left. And we have a timeout. Timeout taken by Sacramento to set up. So, do we know anything about when our next game will be?
Apparently, the issue is we have to
Yes.
wait until the noon game's over because Big Valley, who's hosting this tournament,
Okay.
wants to play in the 4 o'clock game because
They clean up, so they don't want to stick around. Well, if they're hosting it, I can't believe. So
we
basically,
won't
if
know.
they win the noon game, we'll play them at 4, and if they lose, we play at 3. I don't know. Something like that. The game will be either at 3 or 4, and we don't know because it sounds like it depends on the outcome of this next game after us. Because Big Valley is hosting this, and they said no matter what, they want them to play the last game of the tournament because they have to clean up. Can't blame them. Cleaning up's a lot. You got to put all the tents away. You got to put all the lane lines away, all the equipment, and then lock up. And Zach gives a little post-timeout cheer. Let's see what call the coach is asked for, what play. It looks like they're doing a single set. Their number 5 is in set. She is staying in set. Let's see if they do. And there's an overpass. They have people. There's a hook pass and stolen ball by Julia, who squirts it out. And this girl should take a shot. She passes it over to Week. Someone's got to shoot. She shoots, and Bear gets it. And Bear's just going to let the clock run out. She's going to give it to Julia, and that will be a wrap on the first game at St. Mary's High School, a nail-biter. Not really. 15-3. So welcome back to Malia. Hello to Josephine with explosive turkey sausage and protein shake offense, 4 goals. Julia had yet another incredible defensive game and got a couple goals. Kelly Kurtzig got some goals, one of which was captured by Andy and texted to Sarah. And we're going to now talk about where we're eating. Any ideas on where we're eating?
I do think if you're saying
And
that
Kathy is
mixer-
playing Wordle, and her
It's a
first
mixer.
letter, first word was roast. You chose this moment to play Wordle.
Sorry, I can't help it.
Wow.
I think
Well,
we're
keep
gonna
going.
go
Let's see what it
nectar.
is. Her first one was roast.
I got two words.
Roast, and the O is in the wrong place, and the S in roast is in. Okay, go to the next one.
Hold on.
Well,
hold
what's your
on.
strategy?
I gotta figure that out. I gotta use.
Don't you
more-
always do the two different words?
No.
You go off of this. All right, the first word is roast. The S
Don't
is
tell
in
my
the...
husband, so my husband might compete.
Well, Norm, don't
Norm,
listen.
You cannot use roast. Norm, don't cheat.
Let's go ahead, keep going. Let's see how long this takes her.
I need to.
She's thinking. She can't act under pressure here.
Oh, I don't.
Okay, she's going B-L-O-S, Blosk.
Oh, close.
C-L-O-C-L-O-S-E. The L, oh, show the screen, show the screen, show the screen.
That was good.
Okay, so L-O-S.
LOS. So there's nothing on the first
So
one.
what has L-O-S? Floss? Floss?
It could be floss.
Floss.
It could be floss.
Because you don't know, it could be 2 S's.
Or it could be gloss.
Floss or gloss? Let's see. Well, why don't you do a word that has F and G in it? She's going with floss, folks. Floss.
No, it's gloss.
It's not floss, and she's going gloss. And that is your Wordle, folks. Sorry if I ruined that for you. Okay. So we will, please check in. I'll send a link out, and we're playing at either 3 or 4.